connecting to your breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale all the air out. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. And exhale all the air out. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. On the next inhale, look towards your right shoulder. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale, look towards the left shoulder. And exhale, back to center. 1 more time to the right. Inhale. And exhale, center. Last time to the left. Inhale. And exhale, center. Go ahead and stretch your arms up to the ceiling. And then reach them all the way over your head. Inhale. And then exhale, bring them back to the ceiling and down to the mat by your hips. 2 more. Inhale. Reach overhead. Oh, there goes my lungs, taking a stretch. And exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch. And exhale all the way back down. Now this time, just the right arm comes overhead. Inhale, feel the oppositional stretch. Exhale, switch your arms through center and bring the left arm over, right arm down. Good. 2 more times. Feeling your shoulder blade connected to the floor as you move the arms. 1 more set. Right arm up. And then the left arm up. Good. Come all the way with your arms over your face, bend your elbows, and then open the arms out to the side. Inhale, and exhale, bring the elbows together, and inhale, open them to the floor. 3 more. Ideally, the back of your hands also touch the floor. It might take time. You might not get there today, but do your best. Last 2. Good. 1 more. And open. Good. Go ahead and bring those elbows together and interlace 1 elbow in front of the opposite elbow and reverse those palms as well. From here, lift your elbows up, inhale, and then exhale, lower them down. And again, inhale, lift up, and exhale, lower. 1 more time. Stretching the shoulder blades and the deltoids and return. Go ahead and switch the crossing of your arms, interlacing your hands the opposite way as well. And here we go. Lift those elbows up and lower down. 2 more times. Inhale up and exhale down. Last one. Up and down. Open the arms and then just go ahead and rest them down by your sides. Let's go ahead and bend the knees. Bring your feet underneath the knees. Toes face forward. Inhale, start to rock your pelvis forward, gently arching the lower back. And as you exhale, round, imprint the lower spine into the floor, engage your abdominals. Inhale, rock forward and tilt. Exhale, round back and imprint. 3 more. Inhale, tilt forward. And exhale, round and imprint. Last 2, inhale. And exhale. Good. 1 more time, inhale. Now as you exhale, start to round into the floor. Place your palms on the mat and start to lift your hips up, 1 bone at a time. Keep your head and shoulders on the floor. And then as you exhale, slowly lower your spine, bone by bone by bone. Good. And release your tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, curl the pelvis up. Lift those hips up, taking it slow, and slowly lower down. If you have, just to give more space, especially Katie, open the feet a little wider during this as well, and you'll be able to get a little bit more movement in your spine. And lower. Last one, inhale. And exhale, lift, up, 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 up. And let's hold at the top here. And just try and get high enough so you feel a little bit of the back of your neck on the mat so that you can get a little decompression in the lower neck, upper spine. Use those abdominals, push into those legs. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly roll your spine down, trying to keep as much of the back of your neck long on the floor, hopefully feeling longer. All right, let's bring your feet back together and gently lower the knees to the left. Open up the right side and exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lower to the right, open up the left, and exhale, center. Let's add the head. As you lower the knees to the left, look towards your right shoulder and come back to center. Lower the knees to the right, look towards your left shoulder, and back to center 2 more times. Over and up. Last one, over and up. Good. From here, make sure your arms can fully extend out from your shoulders, and then you're going to bring your knees all the way to the right and lift them up slightly towards your left, so the same level as your hip. From here, look at your left hand and breathe into the twist. 3 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more. Inhale. See if on that exhale your shoulder can relax more into the floor. Good. On the next inhale, looking at your left hand, lift it up to the ceiling and place it on top of your right palm. Reach past the fingertips onto the floor. Feel the shoulder blades peel apart. And then open back up. Inhale. Reach, look at that hand. Exhale, bring up to center. Place it on your right palm. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, back together. Good. Hold here for a breath. Inhale. And then as you exhale, roll back to your back. You can place your feet on the mat. And then lower your knees to the left. Pull the legs up a little higher at the hip height. And look towards your right hand. Hold the twist. Inhaling. As you exhale, release that shoulder into the floor. And again, inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, lift that right arm up, looking at your hand. Bring it all the way on top of your left hand. Stretch forward. Inhale, open back to the ceiling and to the floor. Follow your hand with your gaze. Bring it up. Place it on top and reach. And open. Good. 1 more time, encouraging you to keep your head on the floor. Especially on the reach, you can feel a little massage on the side of your cranium. This actually feels really good. And then open your arm to the side, bring your knees in, and rest your feet back on the floor. Find you can come back to the center of your mat if you moved at all. Good. All right, so from here, go ahead and hug your knees in towards your chest. You can go in a wide position as well. Hands can go behind your knees or on the top of your knees. Take that stretch and rock side to side, massaging the lumbar, massaging the sacrum. Good, and then come to stillness. And inhale, as you exhale, lift your head and shoulders, trying to come into a tight ball. And then inhale, lower the upper body back down. Exhale, curl, lift the head and shoulders, tight ball. And inhale, lower. 2 more times. Exhale, curl and lift. And inhale, lower. 1 more. Curl and lift. And lower. As you lower, go ahead and stretch your legs long. Stretch your arms long. Full body. Good morning. Stretch. And then exhale, circle the arms around. Pull the knees in. Lift your head and shoulders. And again, inhale, extend long. Full body stretch. And exhale, circle around. Pull up. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull the legs in, lift your head and shoulders. Last one, inhale, reach. And exhale all the way in. And rest the head and shoulders down. Both hands on the right knee and stretch your left leg long and breathe here. Good, 1 more breath. And now take the knee in your right hand and let's do our hip stirs. Stirring the knee as that leg moves inside the hip socket. And then go ahead and reverse the circles to the other side. Good. One more. And then find center, both hands behind the back of your knee. Pull the leg slightly away from the body as you straighten the leg and then bend the knee. Straighten and bend. Keep the hip heavy on the floor. Two more. Last one, you're going to keep that leg up there. Point the toe, flex the heel. Point and flex. Point and flex. One more. And now keep the toes pointed. Release your arms down on the floor. Start gentle leg circles going across the body, down, out to the side, and back up. Across, letting that hip lift down, around, and up. Two more this direction. Good. And one more time. When you get to the top, reverse circles to the other way, out, down, across, and up. Breathe. Last two. And one more, down, around, and up. Good. Hug that knee in. One more time. Feel the stretch. And release the leg. Take a moment and just feel the difference between your legs. And we're going to go ahead and even you out. Go ahead and hug the left knee in with the left hand. Start to circle the knee inside the hip socket. Excuse me. And now reverse those circles the other way. Excellent. Last two. And one more. Come back to center, both hands behind your left leg. And let's start to straighten that leg up and then bend it down. Straighten and bend. Good. Two more. This last one you're going to hold up there. Point the toe, flex the heel. Continue. Point and flexed. Good. Point and flex. And last one. Now keep the point, release your arms down, and start to circle the legs across, down, around, and up. Here we go. 4 each way. Find your breath. Good. Last one. And then when you get to the top, reverse the circles. Open, down, across, and up. Good. Last two. One more this direction. Open, down, across, and up. Hug that knee in. Wonderful. Go ahead and bring that, actually straighten that leg. Let both legs rest for a moment. And now feel hopefully a little bit more balanced between both legs, between both hips. And then go ahead and grab the knees and help yourself roll up to a seated position. All right. So for this one, you can just simply stay in the first one. You don't have to go all the way back, all the way up, especially if you're feeling a little pulling and stretching across the midline. Okay. So hands behind the knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Open your shoulders. And then as you exhale, just round your spine back, letting your arms straighten, but stay lifted. Try not to go all the way back. And again, inhale, lift up. Open the chest. And exhale, drop the head, round back, feel the shoulder blades peel apart. One more time like this. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, roll back. Now you can just keep going back and forth there, or you can let yourself go all the way to the mat. Inhale and exhale, roll all the way up. You can use your hands to guide you up. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll it down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll it up. Let's do one more time here. Take it down. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. And stretch your legs long. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for your toes and breathe. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lift your arms to the ceiling, and option to go all the way back down to your mat. You can simply just go up and down into the forward fold as another modification. Staying seated and just practice your length and then practice your forward fold. Good. 2 more full roll downs if you're choosing to roll down, rolling back. One bone at a time. Think about this as a stretch for your spine. And roll up, up, up. Reach past your toes. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, let's all come up to stay up. And then reach as far towards your toes as possible, whether it's to your ankles, your big toes, or maybe underneath the balls of your feet. Drop the head. Inhale, push the toes forward, pointing the toes. Exhale, flex your heels. Continue pointing your toes and flexing your heels. Make sure the knees are facing the ceiling. Try and roll them inward as much as you can. Last 2. One more, point and flex. Excellent. Let's go ahead and stay seated. Come to a comfortable seated position, crossing the legs. And we're going to start with a little bit of rib cage circles. So hands on your knees. Inhale. As you exhale, round your spine back, kind of rocking back to the edge of your sacrum. And then rock over to the left sits bone as you stretch your spine to the left, come forward, and then go to the right and all the way back. So keeping your hands on your knees and just feeling this nice circle. Good. One more time this direction. Good. And then we're going to reverse the circles. Other way, to the right, forward and back. Good. It's just a nice, really release of the SI area, the lower back, the hips. One more time. And then come all the way back to your center and lengthen your spine. Now you can stay here, or if you want a deeper stretch, bring one ankle over the opposite calf and fingertips to the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, walk your arms forward. Other option is to open the legs wide, and you can just take the stretch there as well. You don't have to fold the legs. And then slowly walk back in. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk forward. Good. And slowly walk it back. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, walk forward. Let's hold here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly come all the way back. All right, let's go ahead and switch the crossing of your legs, the other leg on top or the other leg in front. And we'll stretch that opposite hip a little bit more now. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, walk forward. And just be mindful if you're leaning to one side more than the other, and I want you to try and even it out. And then slowly come back up. Good. Inhale and exhale, forward. Good. Feel that stretch. And walk it back. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, walk forward. Let's hold it here. 3 breaths. Breathe. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk all the way back to a seated position. Let's extend one leg out, that left leg. Keep the right knee bent in. And we're going to just take our forward fold here, just on the right leg. So twist to face your left leg, and you're going to walk both hands down to that leg. So the leg that's straight, walk your hands down and feel that opposite hip anchor into the floor. And then slowly walk and come right back up. Let's do 2 more. Walk it down. Maybe you can get your chest towards your thigh and come back up. 1 more. Walk it down. And this time let's stay wherever you can reach. Reach for your ankle, your foot, your shin, and then open that opposite arm out to the side. Inhale, big stretch. And then exhale, bring the arm back to the leg. And again, inhale, open and stretch. And exhale back to the leg one more time. Inhale, open, and let's hold it open. Reach your arm up to the ceiling and then look forward and let that arm frame your ear. Take that full side body stretch. Ooh, feels so nice. And then back to that long leg and slowly walk back up. All right, let's do the other side. Go ahead and straighten that right leg and bend the left knee in. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, twist to face the straight leg. Walk your hands down to the ankle. Keep your opposite hip dropping down into the floor. Good, and then slowly walk back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, walk forward. Good. And slowly come on back. Good, last two. Inhale. Exhale, walk forward. And breathe. And let's hold it here, wherever your hand can reach. Open that opposite arm up to the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale, bring that hand back down. Good. Two more. Inhale, open. Watch that hand float away. And exhale, lower back down. One more time. Inhale, open and hold it open. Reach that arm up and look forward. Let it frame your ear. Feel the whole side body stretch. So yummy. And then come back to face the long leg and come right back up the leg. Awesome job. All right, go ahead and straighten both legs again. And we're going to lie right on our right side here. Okay, so two different options. Both legs can be straight. I'm not really giving you this option. Or the bottom leg can be bent for a little bit more hip support. Okay, so that's always an option here. So first we're just going to lift that top leg. Let's rest the head down as much as we can. Up and down, whatever's comfortable for the head. This just helps keep the neck a little bit more in alignment. 4 more. Feel that lift. When we fire up this abductor, it helps release a lot of tension in the glute and in the hip flexor. So it's good to just get this muscle firing. 1 more. Up and then lower down. Good. From here now, you're going to keep the leg lifted at the hip height, and you're going to flex the leg forward and point the toe, reach it back. Good. Flex forward and point back. Awesome. 4 more. Good. And 3. And 2. 1 more. Flex forward, point back. All right, rest that leg. And let's do our big circles now. You're going to bring the leg forward, lift up to the ceiling, and lower back down. Good. Forward, up, and back down. Just 1 more. Forward, up, and down. Let's reverse now. You're going to lift the leg up, bring it forward, and pull it back. Lift it up, forward, and back. Last one. Up, forward, and all the way back. Good. Rest that leg down. Let's take the stretch now. So you can grab, if you can grab the top of your ankle, pull the foot back behind you, come in line with the hip, feel the quad stretch. If you can't reach your ankle, come up to your elbow and try and grab here, and then just gently pull back, feel the stretch in the quad. We're just trying to get as much stretch as possible in the front of the leg. Good. And then release. Now let's go ahead and straighten that bottom leg for this next stretch. And you're going to pull that knee in, pull behind the back of the knee, just pull it in towards you. And then if you want to, you can keep your hand here, or you can move your hand to the toe, big toe. And you're going to push that leg straight up, 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 up. And breathe. Good. 1 more breath. And then bend and release that leg. Let's do 1 more thing here on our side. So let's bend that bottom knee again. It gives us a little bit more support. Keep the top leg straight and take that top arm and reach it over your head. So now start to reach your top leg, reach it back behind you, and reach that top hand slightly behind you, feeling a little bit of a half moon shape in the body. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee forward, tap the elbow to the knee, and then inhale, stretch and reach. Good. Exhale, tap, keep your head down. Inhale, reach. 3 more. Tap and reach. Good. Last 2. Reach and tap. 1 more. And right back down. Excellent. Rest that leg. All right, let's do all of that on the other side. Come on up, flip on over, or you can always just turn around and move me to your other side. That's the beauty of the virtual sessions. You can pick me up and move me wherever you want. All right, so from here, rest that head. You can bend the bottom leg, and we're going to lift that leg up, top leg up. Good. Wonderful. 4 more. Good. Last 3. And 2. Good. 1 more. And now hold that leg at the hip height. And you're going to flex that foot forward with the stretch. Point and reach it back. Flex forward. Point, reach back. Good. Keeping the hips stable. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Forward and back. Good. Rest that leg for a moment. We're about to do the big circles. So now lift the leg. You're going to bring the leg forward, up to the sky, and back down. Good. I was going to say ceiling, and I said sky. Forward, up to the sky, and down. Imagine that blue sky right above you, and then reverse that. You're going to bring the leg up, forward, and back down. Good. Just to what feels good. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be your biggest circle, but you just feel the stretch. Last one, forward and back, and rest that leg. All right, let's take the stretch. Go ahead and grab the top of your ankle and pull the foot back. Feel that inner thigh, thigh, quad, hip flexor stretch. Feel a little bit of inner thigh too, actually. Breathe into that stretch. Good, 1 more breath. And then release and grab behind the knee, pull the knee in. You can straighten the leg here, or you can grab the big toe and push the foot up into your hand. It helps to straighten that bottom leg a little bit here too. Good, breathe. 2 more breaths. And then release that leg. Okay, good. From here, and that bottom knee again. And straighten the top leg, rest it down. Bring your top arm up and over. Inhale, reach that right leg now. Let it hover and reach behind you as your right arm reaches behind. And then bring the knee and the elbow in front and tap. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, tap. Good. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, tap. Last 2. Reach and tap. Good. 1 more. Reach and tap. Wonderful. And release. Okay, let's go ahead and come all the way up to hands and knees, all 4s. All right, so you want your wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's start with a little arch. Inhale, gently arch the back, look up. And then exhale, drop the head, round your spine, try and pull the stomach in and up, drop the tailbone. 2 more times. Inhale, arch, and exhale, push the floor away, drop the head, feel the shoulder blades peel apart. 1 more time. Inhale, open, look forward and up, and exhale, round. Wonderful. Let's come to all 4s and right in that center point. Now I want you to stretch your left arm, your right leg long. Inhale, and then exhale, send it back down to the floor. Same side. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, right back down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, and exhale. Good. And down. Last 2. Reach. and down. One more. Reach and down. Excellent. Let's go to the other side. Left leg, right arm, reach and down. Good. Reach and back in place. Reach and back. Last two. Reach. Good. One more. And reach. Wonderful. And lower back down. Open the knees wide, and let's take our child's pose. Flip the palms to face the ceiling and breathe here, letting your head rest. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath here. And then come all the way back up. Good. So we're going to start with a little side stretch today and go into a little bit of more side work. So we'll start seated first. So there's lots of ways to be seated. This is the most compressed in terms of, like, if you're really tight, this might be really uncomfortable. Both my feet are just stacked to one side and I'm just sitting on the right hip. The next opening place is one foot a little further forward and the other leg out to the side in this, what I call a pinwheel shape. And then if that's still too much for the hips, just come to a seated position like this, okay? So pick whichever place gives you the most stability and ease, and you're going to open the arms out. Your palms are going to face the ceiling. Now I want you to slowly side bend until your fingertips, the fingernails, touch the mat, and then just gently roll onto the elbow and stretch your arm up and overhead. Good, really nice side stretch. And then lift that arm back up, and you have to use your abdominals to help you lift off the arm and take the opposite stretch over the other way. Inhale. Good, and let's do that again. Gently roll onto the back of the hand, bend to the elbow, and stretch, sending that opposite hip down into the floor. Good, and then open and back up. This time as you come up, let your arm come over and drape around your head. Grab onto your skull and look down at your knees. Let your elbow point to the floor. Let your chin drop. Hold here. 1 more breath. Inhale, open, and release. All right, let's do that on the other side. So switch the crossing of your legs, or the switch whichever leg position you were in, go to the other side. You might feel a big difference depending on the hip. All right, from here, open your arms, palms face the ceiling, and gently side bend until just the fingertips are on the floor, and then the elbows push the hip down into the floor as you stretch up and over. And then come up gently using those abdominals and take the counter stretch. You can hold on to your leg to help you stretch. Good, 1 more time. Palms face the ceiling, gentle side bend, up and over, send your hip down into the floor. And then come back up and over the other way. And this time let your hand drape across the head. Look down at your feet, let the elbow point towards the floor, let your chin drop. Good, and then slowly unwind and release that hand. All right, so now we're going to come up to full kneeling. You can double up your mat if you need extra padding, or put a little blanket underneath one of your knees. And we're going to send one leg out to the side. So it's just a little bit of a deeper side stretch now. Let's bring your arms out to your T again, palms face the floor, and you're going to go over, and you're just going to tap the floor and then come right back up. So we're getting a little bit of work in the side. Just tap and up. Keep your hands in line with the shoulders. Let's do 3 more. Tap and up. Good. Last 2. Tap and up. 1 more. This time let your palm come to the mat. So if you need to shift your foot forward, you can. You're going to bring your palm down and take your side bend here. Really reaching that leg long, bringing your hips forward. And then stay on this hand, but bring that opposite arm up to the ceiling in line with the shoulder. Look up at your hand, and then weave it under the right shoulder. Look past your right shoulder and then open back up to the ceiling. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, twist under, look past your shoulder, and back up. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, thread your needle, and open back up. Lift from your abdominals back to your knee, and we're going to do that on the other side. Opposite foot goes out. Good. All right, from here, arms out to the side, and just a gentle side bend, and back up. Good. And side bend, and up. 3 more. Keep those arms in line with the shoulders. Imagine you have a broomstick on the back of your shoulders. Keeping your arms aligned with that. Good, last one. Tap this time, bring your palm to the floor and stretch your arm up and over. Breathe. Push your hips forward, push that opposite leg long into the floor, and then bring that arm up to the ceiling. Look at your hand, inhale. As you exhale, thread the needle, reach that hand under your shoulder, look over your shoulder, and then come back up to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, bring it under, rotate that thoracic, and inhale, open. 1 more time. Exhale, bring it under, and inhale, open back up. From here, use your obliques to come all the way back up. Wonderful. All right, stay on your knees, face the front of your mat, and let's start to stretch a little bit in the front of the thighs. Bring your pelvis forward as much as you can, tucking your tailbone under, engage your glutes. Hands come to the small of your back. Fingertips face down towards the floor. They can also come out to the side if you can't get them all the way there. You're going to gently just push your hips forward as you hinge back a few inches. Inhale. And then exhale, come forward. Good. Try not to back bend. Just go back in one piece. Inhale. Feel the front of the thighs working. Exhale, forward. Just 2 more times. Abs in. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. You don't have to go far to feel this one. Inhale back and exhale forward. Wonderful. Release. Take your right foot, step it in front of you. 90-degree bend in that knee, and then hinge the hip forward. Push down into your thigh. Lift your heart. Feeling that stretch. Good. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale. Send the hip back. Flex the toes to the ceiling and take your hamstring stretch gently, reaching your fingertips towards the floor. Good. And then come back to the foot. We're going to stay on this back knee, but come forward. Bring your hands to prayer, and I want you to rotate to the right. See if you can get that left elbow on your right knee. Push into the knee and twist a little deeper. Look past your right shoulder if you can, and breathe. 1 more breath. And if you need more space, Katie, you can bring your stance a little wider so you have room for your belly. And then come back in. All right, go ahead and send that foot back. And you're going to take the opposite foot forward. And here we go. Take that little stretch. Right hip forward. Breathe, pushing down into the thigh, lifting your heart, feeling length in the front of that hip. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, hinge back, flex the toes to the ceiling, and gently just lean enough to get the stretch in the back of the leg. Good. 2 more breaths here. Good. 1 more breath. And then place that foot back on the floor. Come back to your kneeling, hands to prayer. Inhale. As you exhale, rotate to the left, bringing your right knee or right elbow on the left knee, and then push into the knee with that elbow and look over your left shoulder. Holding the twist. Breathe. Good. Keep pushing into your hands. 1 more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, come back to center. Bring your foot back in line. And then drop to your hands. Let's take a nice wide stance now. So walk those knees back pretty far. And then inhale, just lean forward, staying on your knees, and just drop into a very gentle extension, letting your pelvis hang a little bit, but your arms are active. And then sit back, push back towards your puppy pose. And then again, inhale, come forward, lower the pelvis, keep the chest lifted, keep the arms straight and active, look forward and up. Good. One more time, sending it back, puppy pose, and then forward, open the chest, gentle extension. By the third one, it should feel pretty good. And then come back to the heels, walk your hands to the knees, and slowly stand up one bone at a time. We're going to end with a little roll down, so come all the way up. So starting standing, feet hip-width apart or maybe a little wider. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the chin to your chest first, and then slowly roll yourself down one bone at a time. As far as you can go, keep the knees bent if you need to. And we're going to go all the way down. So wherever you need, you can open the feet a little wider, or you can bend your knees a little bit more, wherever you need to be to get your palms to the floor. And then from here, nod your head no. Shake your head no, right and left. Let it hang. And then nod your head yes, up and down. Good. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Hold. And then bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. And then try and straighten both legs, and then bend both knees really deep, letting your belly fall between the thighs, and then straighten your legs. 2 more times. Bend and straighten. 1 more. Bend and straighten. Slowly roll your spine up 1 bone at a time. Head is the last to arrive. Inhaling slowly all the way up. When you get to the top, lift your arms to the ceiling. Let me lift my finger a little higher. Lift your arms up to the ceiling. Interlace those fingers. Press the palms up. Shrug those shoulders up. Lift the heart. And then exhale, bring your gaze forward. Hands behind your head. Gently bring your chin to your chest and your elbows fold in. Breathe here. 1 more breath. Inhale, open the elbows, lift your head forward, and release your arms. All the way back down by your sides. All right. Wonderful, you guys.